Hey there boys and girls, like Skillflake here, today with another Battlefield 3 gameplay commentary. Today I want to discuss a little bit about how I would like to see classes in Battlefield 4, or just in general the next Battlefield title, which will be coming out next year, or I think the beta will already come out this year, but yeah, it's kind of a little comparison, and I will compare it to, since it is probably Battlefield 4, to Battlefield 3, Battlefield 2, and Battlefield Bad Company 2. So I would say let's start out with Battlefield 2. Back then we had lots more classes, I think 7 in general, which would be anti-tank, assault, engineer, medic, sniper, spec ops, and support. And I think it's pretty obvious that they won't bring back like the old kit system, since it is a little bit overwhelming, especially for new players. So it's a little bit easier to pick up from my point of view, and a little bit more compact and also more versatile for each class if they combine all those into smaller pieces like they have now. So since the game before Battlefield 3, the last Battlefield title was Battlefield Bad Company 2, which is definitely a little bit different than from all the other Battlefield titles. Still, the classes there are easier to compare to Battlefield 3 from my point of view. So back then we had the assault class, engineer class, medic class, and recon class. And I will explain this in a second if you have like started out with Battlefield 3 and you have no idea what Bad Company 2 had. So back then the assault class is pretty much the same as it is right now, besides it had not the medkit and the defibrillators. So it hadn't had those two, they just got it in Battlefield 3. And I think this made it a little bit too strong, but let's first keep on moving with the other classes. The engineer class pretty much stayed the same from my point of view. I think they haven't changed it too much over the last couple of years. So the engineer class is really solid, I think, and they just can keep on doing what they're doing with the engineer class. Then we would have the medic class, which in Battlefield 3 would be considered to be the support class, I guess, because you were running around with the light machine guns. But you had the defibrillators and the medkit instead of the ammo pack right now. So they kind of changed up the support kit and the medic kit, or the assault kit. They kind of threw the medic into the assault, and they also nerfed the recon a little bit more, because previously the recon had the C4 and the mortar, and this made it a lot more well, it made it a lot better for the recon general to make it just strong, because the recon isn't like the strongest class anyways. So a little bit hard. So they basically took the C4 and the mortar, gave it to the medic class, but then the medic class would have had too much, so they gave the medic kit, the med packs and the defibrillators to the assault kit. And you see the assault kit pretty much kept everything, so this is the reason why everyone is playing assault, because it just is the best thing basically to play with. So what I would like to see in Battlefield 4 now, and I would also like to know your opinions in the comment section down below, because I just would really appreciate some feedback for the video and your opinions. But what I would like to see is putting the assault class back, since it already has like the strongest tools, with one of the strongest destruction tools, kind of, with the M320, the smoke grenades, blah 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 blah, and also the strongest rifles in the game, which would be the assault rifles. So the class is already versatile enough, and converting it to a medic from my point of view is just too much. So I would give back the defibrillators and the medkit to the support, to the current support kit, and give instead the ammo pack to the assault kit. So kind of change those things back like they were in Battlefield Bad Company 2, but on the same thing, I would also take something away from the support kit, because it got the strong tools of which are the defibrillators and the medkit. So the claymores and C4 should go back to the recon class, and yeah, I think this would balance a lot more stuff out, and it would kind of give a chance for every class to blow up vehicles. So like the engineer, I don't think we have to talk about, they blow up everything. The assault class would still have the M320, which would also be able to blow down buildings and stuff. Then the support kit, or the now medikit, then would have the mortar, and the recon would have the C4. And I just think this would balance out everything a little bit more, so please let me know what you guys think about how you would like to see the classes in Battlefield 4. And it's pretty much all for now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and Lucky's Skullfaker out.